Hello and welcome to my pixel art tutorial for today. I'm Lonewolf from One of Games Defined. There's 3 of us, so that's a sort of introduction if you haven't heard of us before. So this is a printer block. It's featured in an absolutely awesome mod, also called Printing Blocks. I'll give the mod link in the description below. So what you do need to create a printer block. Right, for the first thing I forgot is a crafting table. So I'm just going to keep one in. You all know how to build a crafting table. So I'm going to put one in. And I'm going to need iron bars, and put the iron bars like so. Then you need 1 wool, 1 red rose, 1 cactus, green, and 1 laput. I don't know how to say that, lalu, I've got no idea. And that generates a printing block. And what you can do with this fantastic thing is you can right click it and it gives you a grid. On this grid you can print out different pixels on the screen, so whatever you've got on here with the different colours you can print out and it creates a scene. For example, I can put that black block in like that in a bit of a square shape, print it out, and there's your black block on the thing, and then you can click it off and get rid of it. You can create whatever colour you want, from red to pink to blue to I've got no idea, but you can print most of the colours of the rainbow. You can have different brush sizes, so there's some massive kind of blue kind of blocks, and there we go, they've just been printed. So that's squares. Now you can also do rectangles, and from here let's have a go with green. You can then do rectangles, do a brush size, and there we go, a rectangle. Bada bing, bada boom, rectangle, done. That absolutely, we absolutely nailed it there. Now let's put another one down and print it from. So let's have a look at what we can create. So I haven't done one of these in a long time. I'm not the best pixel artist, so you're gonna have to excuse me on the standard of my pixel art. This is just a pixel art tutorial rather than me doing anything else. So can you guess what it's going to be? Actually I need to clear that, you not use white, there's a clear option, and there's redo as well and undo if you make any clear mistakes. Actually that is a mistake as well, I need a bit more red to make it asymmetrical. And then from that I've just created a bit of a space alien. I'm going to lower that down a bit, probably put a bit down there. And there we go. I'm not the best pixel artist, but there's some pixel art for you. And from here you can create a bit of a scene. So I'm going to create the barricades, and going along create some epic kind of barricades. I'm going to actually show one being shot down, and I'm going to create the player character, which is probably just like that. So that was easy enough to do for a player character. This is not a typical. Normally jobs are quite hard. I'm going to create the enemy shots coming down in orange, and create that one coming down, but I'm going to have a bit of fire to it to show that it's been hit on the barricade. I'm sure the original didn't have fire, but from here I can create a bit of a fire, create a bit more red. And there we go, that was an epic fire, not really. And then print that. My pixel art does suck, but there we go. I'm going to have a bit of a competition on this video. If you do replicate the same steps as this tutorial and create some pixel art, please submit it to the comments below in an imaging service, so such as PhotoBucket if that's still around. And we're not sponsored by PhotoBucket, that's the first one that came into my head. Other photo services are available, but if anything comes up like that, put it to us and we'll judge the best pixel artists on our videos. So that's kind of exciting. We're going to have a bit of a friendly competition. There's no prize, but it's just a nice way of getting some kind of thing for you to do as viewers. So yeah, I'm going to create one more thing, I see that's a light. I'm going to create 2 more. So I'm sure people with phones know what this is, but it's going to be improved. This is showing the actual way of doing things on this. I'm going to improve it by using the brush sides and getting a big brush. Well, actually that's way too big, and this is where redo, if it actually, undo, I'm an idiot, comes in handy. And there we can create some bigger kind of strokes and fill that in a lot more quicker than it would have been done by hand. Oh, and don't forget to turn it off when you're done by doing that, by taking down the brush size. And there we go, we've got some. Actually, I've started that way in the wrong place. I'm doing this for speed. And saw the character's legs, the android. And there we go. Now we've got to do is print it, and there we go. We've actually got some pixel artwork, which is a lot quicker than it would have been took by hand in Minecraft. So let's have a go at one more exciting thing. There's another use to this thing, I think anyway, and that is to quickly get some parkour kind of levels coming from it. So let's have a look at one of those. I'm going to create some steps with a bit of a jump there, and from here we can create some different things. It's not the most terrifying parkour. I don't think it's gonna be on easy mode a bit, but there we go, we can have some nice parkour kind of actiony level. And then when we print this out, I don't think this is actually going to be too hard, although you can get creative yourself. And even though I messed it up, my parkour skills aren't great, even though this is like the easiest parkour ever made. I forgot to run, but yeah, I'm not going to do that too much. It's going to get boring after a while, but then you can throw in another, and then remembering where your places are, you can create more and create a bit more 3D effect to it. So if you print that out, and if it did went the right way, it would have ended up over there. You can get the gist of that. So yeah, that's been how to create pixel art and a bit of parkour kind of levels with the printer block mod. I'll put the links in the description. Please, at the bottom of this video, if you want to enter our bit of fun for a competition, as I say, there is no prizes, we'll pick the best one, and it'll just be a kind of fun kind of activity you can do of your pixel art in a popular or whatever photo kind of sharing application. So please provide links to that. You can even provide a video response if you're very daring. So yeah, that's been the pixel tutorial for today. Hope you've been well.